Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Eating Good. Rodney? Rodney, what are you doing in that ridiculous get-up? Rodney, I'm making coronation chicken. You're not being coronated. Yes, just because you were crowned king of the Marion County Corn Festival Parade doesn't make you royalty. We're making coronation chicken. So you go get out of that ridiculous get-up, and y'all stick around. I'll show you how. Before we go any further, I'd like to remind you guys, please don't forget to mash that subscribe button, give me a big old thumbs up, maybe even leave me a comment or two. I sure would appreciate it. For this year recipe, you're going to need some mayonnaise, some Greek yogurt, salt, pepper, cinnamon, and curry powder. You're also going to need some chicken that has been poached and cut into bite-sized cubes, some roasted almond slivers, some dried apricots, some mango chutney, and some raisins. We're going to start with a nice sized mixing bowl here, and we're going to add to that about 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. Then we're going to add about the same amount of Greek yogurt. And while I'm mixing this out, I've got that chicken on to boil, so it'll be nice and cool by the time it's time to put it in this container. To that, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of curry powder. Start with 3. If you need more, you can always add more. You can't take away any though. We're also going to need to add about 1/3 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then the same amount in salt and pepper. Again, when you get this all mixed up, you can taste it and make sure it's got the right level of spice for you. Then we're going to need about 3 tablespoons of mango chutney. To that, we're going to add about a tablespoon of raisins and chopped dried apricots. Then about 3 tablespoons of those slivered roasted almonds. It'll make for a nice crunch. Just a brief history on Coronation chicken. Constance Spry, an English food writer and flower arranger, and Rosemary Hume, a chef, both principals of the Cordon Bleu Cookery School in London, are credited with the invention of Coronation chicken. Coronation chicken may have been inspired by Jubilee chicken, a dish prepared for the Silver Jubilee of George V in 1935. Additionally, for the Queen's Golden Jubilee in 2002, another celebratory dish was devised, also called Jubilee chicken. Make sure it's mixed thoroughly and give it a little taste. Now, if you like your curry to be just a little on the warm side, add about 1/3 of a teaspoon of chili powder. And again, keep tasting it, and if it's at the level of heat you like, leave it alone. You can't take it out once it's in there. Make sure it's mixed thoroughly. Say, that reminds me, if y'all are looking for a way to support this channel, keep this here train rolling full of farm fresh content twice a week, why don't you slide over to my Teespring shop, get yourself a coffee mug or maybe even a t-shirt. But if you don't want to do that, how about you go to buymeacoffee.com, and for the price of a cup of coffee, you help keep this train rolling. You can also visit boondockerswelcome.com. All of the links are in the description. Thanks a bunch. Now the chicken is done and cooled and cut into bite-sized pieces. Let's put it in that dressing. Mix it thoroughly. Make sure that beautiful dressing gets all over that chicken. And frankly, only thing left to do is give it a quick taste. Let's do that. Doesn't that look lovely? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea, it is done. D-U-N, done. Now look, this is a very, very simple dish that you can make well in advance of your camping trip. Put it in the fridge, and how you serve it is up to you. If you want to put it on a plate of greens with some tomatoes, maybe a little cucumber, that'd be fantastic. Or maybe in a croissant if you want it to be nice and fancy. But for me, I'm just going to eat it straight off the plate. So let's give it a taste. Oh, and by the way, I sprinkled on some more of those slivered almonds. Just adds a little crunch to it. You can add some celery to it if you like. I don't particularly care for celery. Let's give this a little taste. Y'all, that there is fine and dandy. It's going to be a hard candy Christmas. My goodness, that is delicious. That is hardly fit to eat, but I tell you what, I'm going to keep going until I find a good spot. That's right. Well, listen, that's going to be about it for this episode of Eating Good in the Woods. Thank you so much for tuning in week in and week out. I sure do appreciate it. Y'all going out there and be nice to one another. I love you. God bless you. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.